Managing data growth continues to be one of the biggest challenges for IT. The demands for capacity continue to grow exponentially, while the costs of higher performance storage can stretch your IT budget to the limit. To balance the needs of your storage infrastructure, you have two important considerations: data growth and application performance. On the one hand, the ever-increasing amount of data you have to keep online is hampered by the fact that most of it quickly becomes and remains inactive. In fact, the vast majority becomes inactive in as little as 1 month's time. Industry research has shown that 70 to 80% of all stored data is inactive, and that once created, data is rarely accessed after 30 to 90 days. And on the other hand, hard drive performance is not keeping pace with the increases in CPU and application performance. This requires expensive over-provisioning of hard disk drives. And while new storage technology, like solid-state drives, promises to deliver low-latency performance, the price is still steep with a large upfront investment. A number of leading storage vendors are addressing these issues with tiered storage, an integrated environment of different classes of storage. These allow you to create different tiers of storage to match your performance needs. Often, however, these solutions require separate volumes and new enclosures. Compellent, the only SAN with block-level intelligence, is the first to offer automated tiered storage at the block level, which, in comparison to other systems, is both more cost-effective and easier to set up and maintain. Consider the implementation of a traditional tiered storage solution. The process begins with a laborious inventory of all of your data. An IT administrator manually completes this inventory, which can take at least 2 to 3 weeks, if not longer. Following an inventory, multiple meetings between business and IT are required to establish the business priorities of different kinds of data. The debate over priorities can take some organizations weeks of discussion. Adding to the cost and time, data classification software must be installed, then run, to classify all files to match the priorities. To move data to the appropriate tiers, you must either install another software package or manually move all the data. Either way, IT will spend considerable time monitoring usage and moving data. And because the process is not fully automated, it must be repeated with every increase in physical storage or whenever business priorities change. Compellent puts an end to the chaos with automated tiered storage, which boasts a lower cost of entry and can be implemented in just minutes. Sound too good to be true? It's not. The organizations that are already using Compellent have reported reductions in disk expenditures by as much as 80%, storage administration times cut in half, and dramatic increases in performance by cost-effectively leveraging high-performance fiber channel and solid-state drives. How does Compellent do this? The secret is its ability to automatically migrate data across multiple storage tiers. Compellent's modular architecture allows you to mix and match disk drives within a single system. You create the right blend of performance and cost, then scale those tiers to any capacity. Unlike any other SAN, Compellent can change or add new disk technology without disruption, even adding solid-state drives in the same enclosure. But the real magic of automation happens all the way down at the block level. Only Storage Center has dynamic block architecture, a breakthrough technology which records and tracks specific information about every block of data. As data is written, each block is recorded with a tiny subset of metadata. The metadata provides information about what was written, the time it was written, time accessed, frequency of access, associated volume, RAID level, and more. Unlike traditional storage systems that move entire files or volumes, Compellent uses the metadata to move data at the block level to the optimum disk type and RAID level. Compellent calls this data progression, and it can be implemented in just minutes on Storage Center without any ongoing administration to monitor or manage data movement. Everything takes place automatically based on actual data usage. The most active blocks of data are progressed to faster, high-performance disks. while the inactive data, the majority of stored data, gets progressed automatically to less expensive storage. Data progression's movement is bidirectional, so blocks of data move up and down tiers of storage over time as the rate of access changes. This ensures optimal placement based on the frequency of access and eliminates the need for time-intensive, company-wide data classification efforts. The implications of automated tiered storage can be significant. For companies that are struggling with rapidly increasing data growth, take a look at the cost savings associated just with Microsoft Exchange. And for those companies trying to achieve extremely low latency, you'll be amazed at how much less expensive it is with Storage Center to begin implementing solid-state drives.